For years, Fox 13's been investigating the reliability of those field testing kits that police everywhere use to make drug arrests. Turns out they're very unreliable. And now the largest police department in Texas has decided to take that particular tool out of their kit. Fox 13's Gloria Gomez has been our reporter on the story from the very beginning. So which department are we talking about?
Well, the Houston Police Department decided a couple of weeks ago they would no longer use these field drug test kits. They say it came down to public safety and officer safety. This tiny pouch can strip innocent people of their freedom.
Injustice pretty much sum it up just about perfectly.
And turn lives upside down.
We are guilty of proven innocent.
Bad field drug tests have landed innocent people in jail. The test kits are used by law enforcement all over the country to detect illegal drugs. But our year-long investigation showed many are unreliable and faulty. Household items like over-the-counter medication, chocolate, even coffee tested positive for drugs.
We're seeing what is shown here on the pouch, so the pink color, suggesting that this material could contain marijuana.
And now the Houston Police Department just made a bold move.
Just a sign of the changing times.
Chief Art Acevedo has decided to stop using field drug test kits altogether.
It's not only a decision that I made, but that we're all making collectively as a region.
The decision came down to a lethal danger on the street called fentanyl. It's a synthetic drug and toxic in tiny doses when you touch it or inhale it. The chief says he won't put his officers or first responders at risk. From now on, officers will use their own expertise to make a drug arrest.
We've really never relied solely on the kits because we've recognized over the years that the kits do provide false negatives and false positives. I mean, it happens at both ends of the spectrum.
Do you think these tests are unreliable?
I think they've proven to be unreliable.
And the district attorney's office there now requires every positive test to be confirmed in a crime lab before allowing a guilty plea. The chief says it's a comprehensive approach to criminal justice reform.
Do you think others will follow this trend?
Yeah, I believe so. I think that I think because of the public safety aspect of this, the officer safety aspect of this, the first responder aspect of this, the fact that we now have a drug on the street that is about as bad as they come.
By the way, the sheriff's office in Harris County out there also stopped using these field drug test kits. Question now is, will other agencies really follow this trend? We will obviously monitor it all over the country, including our area as well. Back to you.
That should be interesting to see who's next, that's for
Yep,
sure.
and I'll report it.
All right, I'm sure you will. Thank you, Gloria.
Okay.
President